people. Que pasa, sakpa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. So people, we see these criminals in Jamaica, they pay the people and money, their remittance centers, MoneyGram, Western Union, ATM, Beryllium, anybody that is transporting money, filling up these ATM machines, they have been under a whole heap of pressure. The latest one being an incident that occurred on Manchester Road, that is in Mandeville, wherein 4GUNMEN ran into a JN money remittance center, stick up the people and everybody get flat, nobody moves. Force them for going at the safe and take out in excess of 8 million, I think 8.5, 8 million plus dollars, Jamaican that is. There was also one young lady, which it seems as if she had the worst timing ever. She was there withdrawing a large sum of money when the people walk in. Needless to say, them saw this cash on the counter, saw the look at her in her face, mostly see the cash. Them decide say them want that too. So they got the $8 million from the vault or from the safe, and they also got the cash from this lady. Them take for themselves easy as 1, 2, 3. Nobody know nothing. Them call the po-po. Needless to say, it took the po-po a very long time to get there. They dialed emergency number. However, they came there on the Turkle patrol, meaning long drawn out process. Them reached the hours after, not fast enough. Then I heard the DCP, for the era, him say, they don't know say, we not no vehicle. You don't know say, most of the vehicles that are a part of the JCF, they in some sorts of mechanic shop. They in some sorts of GRAVE yard. Pretty much them needs parts, them need service, them need both. They've been there for a couple of months. As a matter of fact, the traffic enforcement only have one bike. So this leads me to realize why it is that we see that a place like St. Elizabeth, Mandeville, Manchester, people depend them like white pan rice. People have been plaguing them. There has been so many robberies in a St. Elizabeth, in a Santa Cruz, Mandeville, Manchester. It is because more than likely, when you press that emergency number and you call the po-po, them now go get there no time soon. By then, the crooks would have been home, count up the money, share up the money, bid, go a club, go to the store, buy clocks, buy new clothes, and go party before the po-po actually reach there. Now people, for a country with a whole bunch of talkers, meaning the Commissioner of po-po, Security Minister, Justice Minister, and then your Prime Minister himself, always talking about crime and what they're going to do, they are very serious. You would have thought that a country that have so much criminals, especially in the hotspots, they would have sufficient vehicle. So therefore, whenever them get any sort of call, them did a PP clock. Speedy Gonzales style instead of turtle delivery. Now people, when we think about some of the things that these people in these banks, these Beryllium are doing, we see them pretty much deliver the money in a some vehicle that's supposed to be armored vehicle, but they are nothing but some sorts of paper vehicle. And next thing that I also realize, when this money is being delivered, there is a thing that is called some sorts of die pack D-Y-E, that is. Whenever anybody thief it, it E-X-P-L-O-D-E-S. I don't know how it works. Don't know if there's some sort of remote that makes it go off. However, I don't know why these people would not implement something like this in the places in which them keep the money. So therefore, if them thief the money, as soon as them fling it in them vehicle and them drive off, one little press of a button and the money is no longer good because it has on all sorts of dye on it. So therefore, it is pretty much DEAD. That would be my suggestion, seeing that this is a very new, disturbing trend that is going on out there. However, I don't have the title of being any sorts of security experts. It seems as if when it comes to these banks, we have to start treat these banks, remittance centers, MoneyGram, Western Union, as if you're entering some sorts of PRISON, or you go on some sorts of plane. Some sorts of metal detectors seems as if they need to implement them in there. That means anybody with any sorts of tool, it is going to raise some sorts of alarm on people. I know that that is not very practical because of the amount of money that it would cost and the fact that Jamaican people, businesses, don't like to spend money. They like profit. However, they don't like necessary expenses, which would be safety. Safety first. In a Jamaica, it is profit first. So like some smart people said a while back, a wise man learns from his own mistake. A wiser man learns from the mistakes of others. So therefore, if we see a new disturbing trend that is going on, wherein these places are being targeted, we do not see the government of Jamaica making any sorts of plan to make sure that these people get any sorts of job, any sorts of skill, so we can come to the conclusion that this trend is going to happen unless, of course, they eliminate all of these people that don't like to work and like to thief people things. So therefore, put these things into effect, or else more people are going to get robbed, more people are going to get HURT, or even worse, more people, including security people as beryllium and also innocent bystanders, are going to lose their life. Point blank and period. Further on in the news. Now people, there's a picture on your screen. When you look at this picture, it describes the typical lazy, good for nothing, thieving new generation that is in Jamaica. Them like for floss, them like designer clothes, them like big chain. They like everything that people that work hard should achieve and have in them life. However, they don't want to put in the hard work and dedication. Them don't want to work, period. What they decide is that them are got thief. Them are going to get things the easy way. But people, like me always say, easy come, easy go. The person that is in that picture, he is 28-year-old TEVIN Pinnock, OC Shatti. Shatti is a predial thief, goat thief, cow thief. Any sorts of livestock you have, him a go take it and him a go sell it to the nearest or closest bidder. Based on the information, it is said that the Popo in a St. Anne's, they are investigating an incident that occurred in a place called Alderton District, Claremont, St. Anne's, like me say, where a man was found. It is said that at about 7 p.m., the Popo get a call, ring, ring, oh that. You don't know, say, one little boy there, I try to thief the people them goat, and we have to make an example out of him. When the Popo reach, this man lay down, pan him side, pan him belly almost. All sorts of limb up, pan him face, pan him head, pan him neck, over him back, over him foot. Pretty much them turn him in a goat meat, just like he was stealing. Needless to say, when the Popo arrived, They did not call the paramedics, them call the morgue. The morgue come and pick him up, take him to his destination doom, where he belongs. The sad part of this whole story is that there were two other persons with him, a woman and then a next man. People. The sad part is that all three of them did not meet the same sorts of outcome like the other one. These people should have make sure so them catch all of them and make sure say Tarzan and Jane and the little monkey was put into full effect. Because at the end of the day, unless people make some sorts of statement and make them know, say, listen, should you decide to come over here, try to take our goat, take our sheep, take our lamb, take our cow, we are also going to take away your life. So therefore, it is fair trade in any sorts of robbery. Nothing wrong with that. That is how it's supposed to go. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, and still on the topic of robbery. Tuesday in a place called Manchester, the Popo were doing their routine check, stop and search in a place called New Green, the roundabouts. Then pull over one vehicle, public passenger vehicle, don't know if it's a minibus or some sorts of taxi. When them looking at the vehicle, for kind of eyes the people and for say, oh look thief, oh braid up, oh tattoo up, oh bleach out, who have that typical, stereotypical thiefing look. Them see one little man in there, him a sweat, him look boomy. So them call him out, them say, oi boy, come outside of the vehicle, we want to talk to you. Them start to talk to him, it look like him want PISS up himself. So therefore, them question him, pat him down. When them check him ID, take a check of the stock, them realize it, then hold on a minute. This man wear shake so like leaf. This man is a top KILLER. This man is wanted for all sorts of MURDER in a St. Catherine, Spanish Town. This man wanted for all sorts of SHOOTING and even worse or better for the Popo and the people of Jamaica. This man is also a suspect in the beryllium robberies that took place in a Portmore. Don't know if it is both of them, the one in a February of 2023 and the one in a March of 2023. Him just wanted in connection with that. Needless to say, they took him in. He is expected to go on some sorts of identification parade further on in the week. Now, I told you in a previous video that I did that these people that are involved, they are getting orders from one order. A lot of these people, they are from Old Harbour. So therefore, the people in a Spanish Town are pretty much press them button and send them out. They are the ones that have given them the tools, give them the order, and with their link, tell them where the money is going to be and the time in which to be there. Because we see one beryllium employee was arrested along with 8 other people, and one man was charged for being a part of a criminal organization, charged with robbery with aggravation, also charged with breaches of the Firearm Act, seeing that these tools that were used were illegal, and even if they weren't illegal, whenever a legal tool is used in any sorts of illegal form, as in a robbery, it automatically becomes illegal. People, I am going to do a video like I told you. I sent the information of the suspects already to CTAC and the relevant authority. I am going to make sure that all of the persons that they are looking for is presently under arrest in the Popo custody. And then I am going to put out their pictures. Just want to make sure that I am not jeopardizing or sabotaging the people in case. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, and last but not least, Do you realize that when the Big C situation was in full effect, it was like pulling teeth to get these people to wear any sorts of mask? However, when I drive around or walk around Jamaica, we see people are wearing masks more than they ever did whenever this Big C situation was in full effect. Don't you find it a bit strange? And I understand that a lot of times these people are under their bleaching ointment, so therefore they are trying to avoid exposure to the sun. However, whenever you see people in any sorts of van back, is either them have on all sorts of hoodie in the boiling sun, is either them face or head wrap up like Bin Laden picnic them. People, it is just very strange to me. It seems as if a whole lot of people is either them ugly or them a hide from somebody. Me not think of the sun is either they are up to no sorts of good. So therefore it seems as if they are prepared just in case, should in case them get some sorts of victim right on the spot. So therefore they are ready to grab, run and rob people. Me no know, me just say, me find it very strange. Point blank and period. So anyways people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like this, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.